already. Sorry for the slight delay. I had to get the last little map stop working. That being said, it is the heroes team today, and I will let them introduce themselves. But first of all, I'm going to introduce me. I am Rose, the Dungeon Master, also the one who runs the stream. Hi! I'm going to pick on Dash.
Hello everybody, my name is Dash. Playing my character Gosmo today. I actually sort of did forgot what happened last time, but I'm sure I'll remember as we start playing. Tasha.
Hello, I'm Tasha, and today I'm playing Arson. God damn it, Arson. My lovely fiery Storlock.
I'm already on it.
Yes. And I guess Neil.
And
Archivist is now recording.
I am playing my main character for this game, which is Cole. My gun-toting, warlocky fellow who is just looking for a good bounty to hunt. And like I said, for our small recap, as far as I recall and as far as Rose recalls, we were camped out in a small building on the edge of where we need to get past. We had done a sidetrack and found a shattered chapel. That chapel is being guarded by something, which is usually a good indication that there's something valuable in there. But we're in the process of deciding if we want to deal with that or if we're going to be like, no, greed can go fuck itself and let's get out of here.
More or less, yes. And they had stopped here for a rest because the birds and that all need a rest up. It went to the Blue Moon, and they're on their way to the west to go and see what the hell is going on over in Snowy Valley. And
so, going by that logic, Rose, is this the west?
You guys technically came in this way, but you can come out that way, or I'd say probably closer to sneaking out this way.
Yeah, that way,
the easier way, yeah.
I would think that way or this way would be our target.
This general area is where you came in. So yeah,
that makes sense.
If you want to bypass him and not get into a fight, you will have to do some stealth checks.
I figure we're better off doing stealth checks than we are doing combat checks.
I will tell you that they are at a disadvantage because, as anybody who's been around snow knows, that
big crunchy snow piles.
Crunchy nose, yes. But it is a group check, including the NPC, not the dogs, but Rohale, and it will be a case of one of you will have to roll again. Who wants to roll again? That is up to the three of you players.
Two of us will have to roll again because it's 5 rolls, isn't it?
Yes, the NPC is taking one of them.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one of extra one. So whoever wants to do the extra one.
You want us to roll, Rose? Also, which
stealth with disadvantage,
I'm on the wrong
please.
character.
I'll take 2 rolls.
Also, make sure you guys are on the right characters. Okay.
Let me double check my stealth. I will definitely do stealth with for 2 checks. If you let me.
Also, Arson is a giant fucking glow stick, so there's that too.
How about we just have all of you do two for the sake of having 2?
All of us?
All of you. That way it's just quick and easy and even.
13 and 15, and I. So it's a 15 for the first roll.
That's 1. Wow, Gosmo coming in with cream of the crop shit over here.
I was trying to do 2 of them, but I still don't know how to do it twice like you guys are.
So it's dash RR space 2.
Oh, space 2! I forgot to add a space to it.
Yeah, I've done that multiple times. It's a pain in the ass like that.
Wait, why is my stealth higher than everybody else? Like,
because you're not rolling with advantage. Yeah, and you have a 7.
I was supposed to have advantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay, then. Well,
the NPC doesn't need disadvantage because the rolls he's doing are horrible.
Oh, yeah. Technically, those are my... I don't get this.
Also, Arson is a giant fucking glow stick because he's a fire genasi, but yeah.
So rolls, rather it's disadvantage or not, he's still rolling at least a 20 or higher.
Yeah. Alright, so. I'm going to ask for a high or low from Tasha. And if it's high, I will take the extra bad roll.
I'm gonna go high.
The opposite outcome, sorry. Alright, so no, I don't take that extra one.
The dice told me to go fuck myself during it.
Nope, the dice are on your
really
side.
grainy today.
Okay.
Who's grainy?
You're the only one with the camera up.
Oh, camera's grainy. I thought you meaning Mike.
boy. Yeah.
Camera's low quality. It's like watching a video at 420.
Hold on, I will fix. Give me a second.
No, that wasn't a reference.
Is that better?
Not really. Well,
No.
But it'll have to do. It's just at low res for some reason.
Nothing I can do today for that. Womp womp.
Yeah, you restarted it. It didn't work. That's fine. It's
Womp
not
womp.
like we're sitting here spectacularly doing displays of cosplay or something.
No, that's fair.
You're supposed to be cosplaying all of the characters yourself, Rose.
No.
That'd be hilarious, not gonna lie.
So, with your stealth, you do manage to bypass him, barely, as he seems to, for a moment, turn towards where Arson is, for just a moment, but with Gosmo's wonderful higher checks, Gosmo is able to grab Arson and kind of pull him down at the last minute as the large, essentially an ice titan for the looks of it, because this thing is huge in size, turns towards your group as it's about to do like another bit of a, because it's kind of pacing back and forth, so as it turned to pace the other way, that's when it almost saw Arson, and you get pulled down.
Under my breath, I say, "Damn it, Arson!"
Arson. Arson's like, I can't help it. I was there in the flames. I can't just turn it off.
Yeah, that's what all the girls say, but, you know.
He goes, it's not my fault my dad is a fire Ifrit.
Maybe your fault a little bit.
Say that a little louder, Dash, because I didn't hear that, please.
Oh no, I was underneath my breath.
I can't hear it! The mic did not pick it up.
It wasn't supposed to pick it up, that's what I'm saying.
If you're gonna roleplay, say the fucking shit, please!
Hey, I can still talk to myself without being part of the roleplay.
That was a very disappointed look, Rose.
I can see that. But you know what? The graininess makes it hard to tell.
Dash, above all people, knows my opinions on needing to roleplay more as a group.
I know your opinion onto that. But you also can't force the roleplay either.
Alright, so we continue on now that we've snuck past our big foe. We get our friend and his sled back on the path we're going to take, and we head out towards where we want to go. And you file that encounter in the I can use this later bin.
Yep.
I was going to say, because we're going to have to come back this way.
You might.
Or we might specifically want to come back this way.
That too.
We're going to mark this on our map, either way.
Absolutely.
So, gonna grab all these and move you guys over this way.
I think the government is spying on me. There's a fly on my wall.
Yeah.
Arson does look over at Cole and goes, wasn't necessary giving me the face wash and the snowman?
Well, there was something on your face.
You could just, pull me down a little more gracefully.
Next time. I promise.
Because with my luck next time, my face will end up either mud or horse shit.
Well, don't walk behind any horses. Or centaurs. Keeps walking.
Or at least it's not bullshit.
Or minotaur shit.
That too.
He's just nodding and nodding and nodding.
So, going forward and out, the birds are above you because they found higher perches. Where
They're doing their thing while we're doing our thing, so we can continue on and you can tell us a story. Yes.
Yes. So, going forward, you guys manage to get back on your birds once you're outside of the city. And Yoheo just kind of looks at you and goes, "Thank you for that. I would not have made that myself. That thing terrifies me. It's been there for a very long time, and I usually skirt the area, but since we're in a hurry, we had to go through the city."
No worries.
Wait, so it's just been hanging out there, and no one has dealt with it.
No one really knows why it's there.
I'm thinking it's one of those things that leaves you alone if you leave it alone, so most people have just left it alone. In my monster hunting and bounty hunting days, we hunted not things quite like that, but I've seen similar. Yeah, you don't want to mess with those. Perhaps if we had our full group together, the others went on ahead to scout things, but when they come back, perhaps we could go back.
Perhaps.
Or later on down the road. It is a mystery that I would love to investigate more, just as our friend here says, we were on a time scale.
Exactly. Yeah.
You are.
Just hope.
Indeed on a time scale.
Just hoping that it doesn't come back and bite us, or literally punch us.
Well, he said it's been there forever, so I doubt it comes out of that city. Sounds like something from the before times, whatever they're called. I can't remember what you called that, Rose.
Oh,
Pre-cataclysm or whatever.
Yeah.
Wasn't it a cataclysm?
No, not cataclysm.
Thought you'd use that word.
Sundering?
Sundering?
The sundering, yes.
Yeah.
Sundering.
Okay, sundering sounds correct.
This world having a whole bunch of pre-sundering stuff makes sense because of the lore she has for the world overall. So I would assume that some pre-sundering stuff is common knowledge, but others is way more mysterious.
Yes,
like
a little
we
bit
don't know why that's there, but we know it's pre-sundering because if it wasn't, whoever built it is an idiot and probably died.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Give me an investigation check. Just kind of like a one that would have been while you were there on your way out.
All of us or just one?
All of you. Also, for lack of a better term, marshmallow there is essentially what you're seeing.
14.
Okay. 11. 17.
Alright, Gosimo.
Oh, I rolled history.
Oh. Yep, that won't help you, hon.
I typed investigate, though.
There we go.
19.
Alright. Gosimo and Cole. You both know, especially Cole, because you are the bounty hunter, and you have that stuff to know kind of what you're looking for creatures and stuff. That, yes, this thing is definitely from the Sundering era. That people who built these, they were known as wardens. Especially up here, they're known as what's called a frost-bound warden. Usually bound to a person or a group of people to protect the area. They're essentially big-ass guards, similar to the elementals in Glacier. You'd probably surmise that the elementals in Glacier are a form of these.
Variant,
Yes.
child, the current model, something like that.
Yeah. This one is a much older form of the ice elementals that you saw from the king. No less scary, might I add, but yes, a pre-sundering existence. One of the few things left in the world from the time before the world split. Correction, further split. It's already somewhat split when it was the original world.
This world is falling apart, man. Someone's got to get a repair crew in here.
Right.
Yes.
Actually, is that even an option?
If you want it to be, what would you like to do? We could get us do that.
And that probably a little bit later down the road, but that is an option.
That's an option. 100%.
Oh yes, we had a long rest during that sleep,
Yes, you
so as a human, I already had a heroic inspiration because I had not used it, if I am remembering correctly. Do you happen to remember, Rose? Do you know if I used a heroic inspiration last game? Tasha, you can have my spare heroic inspiration.
Alright. Thank you.
That way there might be one less, damn it, arson.
Yes. Arson goes. Oh no, that's done. We could probably go see if anybody in one of the neighboring towns has stuff for us to do, you know? A little extra money on the side.
I'm writing this in the wrong book. Hold on.
She's doing the wrong thing.
Yes.
Gasp. So, if I remember correctly, our goal to get to this town was to set up our base camp in it.
Yes,
And then
Snowy
from there,
Valley.
do quests and stuff around there, get our reputation up, and eventually become true heroes or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or I'm guessing or something, but true
Knowing
heroes
you guys.
or something.
Yeah, you still have at least 3 stops before you hit
Well,
Snowy Valley.
what I'm getting at is we're looking for a paycheck.
Oh yeah, Sohail
Absolutely.
has stated that you guys will be getting paid a good amount.
Oh no, I mean after that, you know, he paid us. Yes, that got us there and all that, but that only lasts so much. So we need a more steady paycheck. So we're going to set up a base and do the stuff around there so that our characters had a purpose instead of a porpoise. Because while we thought the porpoise would have been fun, so far it's been really a pain. Because do you know how hard it is to keep a porpoise in a water bottle?
Very difficult.
Right.
If that comes back on,
I want to see that I want to see that archivist.
I'm gonna say if that comes back on Archivist saying that, I'm going to be so upset, but not in a bad way. I'm going to be like, "Why me?"
By the way, there's a new feature in Archivist. You'll have to look it up or look at it when we're done.
Okay.
All right.
But no, as far as the goal goes, once we even get there, we don't have any objectives afterwards. Outside
You
of
have the
getting a
objective
hero
to go
title.
and look at the what were they called? The big ass pipes, and figure out why they're reacting and making things go as wonky as they are.
The Aurora. We're looking into the Aurora.
Into the
Oh, the
Aurora.
Aurora. Okay then.
Why keep
So basically, we go there.
at night? Speaking
We
of,
go there. We finish our
Listen,
quest that we
Jack.
have. We establish our base camp. We go and look into the wild north where we're going to freeze our asses off. Let's pick up some snowshoes.
Yep.
you already have snow gear.
Snow outfit and snowshoes. Does anyone else have snowshoes? I picked up a snow outfit specifically, so I would assume it comes with snowshoes.
Yeah, no, you guys picked up cold weather gear.
Oh yeah, we did. I picked it up for everyone. I'm pretty sure I picked it up for everyone.
Yes.
You're still cold.
Arson's still cold and is still not used to snow because, again, he's a fire genasi who grew up in a planet of fire. So he's
So
like,
much water.
yeah, pretty
Give
much.
me a con save, Arson, because you keep mentioning it, so give me a con save.
Oof.
Fuck you, Rose.
Right.
Hey, that was your fault. That was 100%
That was your fault.
I would have gone with it.
No, I don't think-
Save myself
I don't
a willpower to not piss himself.
He's good.
Very nice.
Okay,
No, I
so
don't
you
think
vanished.
water really affects fire genasi, but
No, it doesn't.
It really does not.
No, so the cold.
At least,
You are
at least
very cold. It's. Sorry, go ahead,
But
Dash.
the cold does affect you.
I was going to say, because it's 5e, it won't affect them.
Well, it won't affect it. It won't affect them like as in no more than the human or the elf.
Yeah, not the same way it would in 3.5, because there's a whole thing on that.
Dash.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to hear the saddest statistic for D&D 2024?
Sure.
There are 20 creatures in total that have any form of damage vulnerability. 20.
Ooh, that's
Out
it.
of 500 creatures.
oh,
Well,
Yeah,
that
I'm not
sucks.
surprised.
There used to be, including the other books, like 70. Now there's 20.
I know. It has broken me beyond belief.
I like
That's
some
why-
aspects of the 2024 monsters. They do hit harder. They do have better abilities. They do have a better. They
But there's
feel
no
better.
tactic planning
But
with
there's
them
no
anymore.
tactics. Yeah, there's no.
That's
layering.
why I always use homebrew monsters, because I give them weaknesses as much as
Exactly.
event, because screw 5e sometimes.
I use the other ones as base ideas, though. I'm
Yeah,
going to keep
yeah.
my orcs
Yes.
as villains and as heroes.
Arson, the cold.
Sorry to disturb the game,
fine.
Rose.
That's good. So, Arson, you do feel the cold, you know, like in our winter when you walk around, it's like, oh, that's kind of cold. But because of the heat that you're giving off inside that jacket, Neil can understand this better than most of us. But inside a jacket, you are basically a furnace. So your furnace is feeding your own body heat. So you're not as cold as it looks like you should be. Because
Right now,
you
you're
have
not
a
cold enough
layer.
to be shivering your ass off. You feel cold. You feel chilled out. You're like, holy crap, I am cold, but you're not actually shivering.
Yeah.
okay.
Also, if you really need a pick-me-up, remember, Cole has a little flask where if you take a sip of it for the next hour, you have cold resistance.
If you need it.
If you need it.
No, he's good for now. He's just like
Lore-wise, I imagine that warms you up on the inside.
he's just trying to wrap his head around why people
It's so bright.
cold. Yeah.
If I had never seen snow before, I'd be wondering, why is everything white? But then again, if you're from, a place where everything's fire, it might be like, oh, so this is the plane of white? No.
Yeah.
I actually know people who have never seen snow before, so it's always
Speaking
fascinating.
of, a quick note, can I get everybody to give me a wisdom save? From your long
No,
rest.
Oh,
No.
Yes!
You
Be
can
nice
do
to
it.
me.
Oh, and that 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh, cool.
I got an 11. I don't know what for. I could re-roll it, but I'm going to stick with it.
So, Cole, while you were sleeping, much like me lately, you have had a not so restful sleep. Not that you're going to get an exhaustion point, but the visions that you've been getting while up here because of the Aurora have been more prevalent than normal. So you have been having vivid fucking dreams when you're not accustomed to vivid fucking dreams. And you are seeing...
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hey, Arson, give me a
Yes.
perception check.
Oh god, okay. These guys be kind to me.
17.
In the middle of the night, you suddenly hear Cole wake up, and not like I'm to go pee or something, more along the lines of Esmeralda. Well, think about that.
Blah, 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 blah.
You hear him scream. You wake up screaming, Esmeralda!
He kind of opens one eye, like, what? fuck?
You look at him and he's like shaking his head, wiping his brow. It looks like he was not having a good sleep at all.
He goes, you good, my dude.
I'm fine. Takes a sip of his flask.
He kind of looks at, Cole the Squint. I'm inside that. 10.
10. Alright, I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to default to not bothering to hide it. Yeah, I'm definitely not okay.
He's fucked up.
I'm not drunk or anything like that. It was just I was having a bad dream. There was visions of something like that, but I haven't said that yet. So, I'm going to just push a little bit harder.
Push it real good, Tasha.
Push it. Push it real good.
Sorry, what was the question?
Well, you incited him for him screaming out Esmeralda and then trying to tell you that he's okay. He said he's okay, and you can tell he's not.
He's not.
What do you want to step forward?
Was Esmeralda your girlfriend or something?
He looks at you like kind of shocked that you know that name, but at the same time kind of clicks into, oh, I was screaming in my sleep sort of look on his face, that deer caught in the headlights. Oh, shit. So, Rose, who do you think Esmeralda is?
I want to say like an aunt or his mom, like an adoptive parent or something. Maybe a sister. I don't know, because I looked in your log and I'm like, I can't find her. Who is she?
Because I haven't put anything for this character. I made this up on the spot.
Yay, okay, I'm not losing my mind as a DM.
Well, my options are either to go with the sister idea or the wife idea.
Let's go wife because of Ven. We don't have a rinse and repeat.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want another sister issue. But a wife issue is okay.
Also, I just screamed Esmeralda. My only thought was Hunchback in Notre Dame, where he's like, trying to catch her.
Yeah, that was the kind of scream I was going for. But it wasn't really the name I meant to pick. It was just the first one that came to mind for some reason.
That's why I started laughing. I'm like, don't interrupt the people.
But yes, you push a little bit further, and he opens up a little bit and explains to you his wife passed some time ago.
Yes,
But by passed, the way he says passed, it wasn't of natural causes.
He nods and goes, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't have after
it's okay, I'm over it.
He nods.
Without reading a check, he's not.
Okay. he nods and goes, I feel that. I lost my mom.
He offers you a drink from his flask if you need it.
He goes, no, I'm okay. She passed before I was born. Oh, after I was born, sorry.
I'm about to say, before he was born,
no,
some time manipulation.
Some math can equate that, actually. Technically, the female can pass on and the child can still be saved. So the mom could have passed on before you were born.
Healers could have kept her alive long enough that you came to term.
Yeah. But yeah, he goes, but yeah, we should probably get some sleep.
I agree. He tries to get back to sleep. You hear him rustling around for a long time. Takes a long time to get to sleep. And then poof, we're back at the present.
Yes.
What
kind of visions that I saw. She can do that in DM later.
Of course.
Arson looks over and goes, by the way, Gosmo, you drool in your sleep.
No, that's a lie. That's an absolute lie. As he's just like sort of wiping the side of his lips. I don't think that's true.
He goes, sorry, I noticed, because Cole was screaming in his sleep last night.
Okay. Okay.
that whole.
I'm not going to ask about the screaming. I'm not going to ask, but okay.
Roheo will pipe up and say, I heard the screaming, but I didn't know what it was about. Figured it was further out. It wasn't.
I just had a nightmare. Just leave it at that.
Yeah, we all have nightmares at times.
Something about this aurora is messing with my head, I swear.
Roheo kind of looks at you, confused, like it's messing with your head.
Well, this wasn't happening before we got here, and everyone here seems to have had something like this along our way.
You note that Roheo, with your passives, that Roheo looks like he's been sleeping fine. His new animals have also been sleeping fine.
Lucky bastard. And then just continue on our day. Or at least for me.
Alright. So, as you continue forward, the wind seems to be coming sideways at you, so it seems to be blowing more and more.
From the north or from the south? We're going west. Right? So, it would be more north or more south?
South.
More south.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
If it's going south, just to let you know, that means it's coming from the colder area.
Yeah, it's going, sorry, it's going
really
north,
cold.
coming from the
it's
south.
going north. Okay. So, that might be a warmer wind. I was just, in case that helps you with your description.
It's it's
probably not it's an unnatural wind, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's a very, very much unnatural wind.
Oh, who passed wind?
And you all feel a chill. Not like a cold chill, but that...
Like someone walked over your grave?
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, it feels like somebody's walking over your graves, or what will be your graves. And it's not a comfortable feeling whatsoever. Like, it gives you shivers up your spine, and for a moment causes all of you to kind of like look around.
Okay.
And can you guys give me an active perception check? Sight-based, if that matters.
Nope.
17, 15 for Gosamo, and
11
for you.
You see snow, a lot of snow, and in the sky, obviously, you can still see the aurora kind of everywhere. It hasn't gone away. But Cole and Gosamo, looking around, and more so looking towards the south where the wind is coming from, you guys notice that in the fog of purple, that some of it seems to be shimmering different colors. Colors that
it's a wild magic storm.
Colors that are not something that you are familiar with. Like, everyone knows this area is said to be cursed and purple and was once the goddess's area that went wrong. But you notice that there are spots that are popping up almost like a colored grenade flare thing has gone off in them with a sickly necrotic style green.
Well, somebody's fighting somebody.
And you can even see it kind of on the horizon towards Snowy Valley that there's purple and green out there, and you two of you know that that's definitely not the Aurora colors. Like, you see some purple and green in the Aurora because it's the Aurora, but this theme's different up in the northern area, similar to that of the southern area.
Alright.
Neat.
That being said, Sorry, Dash?
I was going to say, I feel like we should still clear that section.
Well, it's heading towards Snowy Valley. Snowy Valley's kind of sandwiched between the two of them.
Well, we've got to finish our first mission, and then we got to probably go back and save them.
True.
That being said, I need you guys to do some dexterity saves as you're crossing towards Hollow's Crossing. The area is still icy, but it looks like there's more, I guess, paw prints, footprints, gigantic goddess.
The ginormous footsteps that are massive and beyond anything any dragon could actively do, so are definitely not recent for the archivist's benefit.
Yes, these are not recent. These are old markings in the ground, and this is the size of like a colossal goddess deity, not like a normal dragon.
The paw print is almost the size of a small continent.
Yes, it really is. It is very large!
Indeed.
And the area in between is snowdrifts, from what you can tell. And then, of course, there's ice areas, but these ice areas are stalagmites, stalactites, the ones that come out of the ground. So they're spiky. They have grown out of the ground where there used to be like a crevice area. It's now grown into like spikes.
I did 13 for my dex save.
Okay. And the other two boys?
Second.
I got a 16, but now I have to run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Run!
11.
So the only one that has passed this is Cole.
Honestly, not surprised.
As the two of you, the two fire people of the group, go figure.
Yeah.
That's most innocent.
Managed to not so much have stable footing and go towards one of the crevices. Your bird is also falling with you. It's trying to pull you up, but it's not succeeding because there's ice on the ground and it can't get a stable footing to, hunch down and, try to take off partly. So it's floundering. You're floundering. The, Cole is trying to keep the sled from sliding because Roheo managed to not pass either.
Oh, so we're in trouble now.
Yep.
Yay! Is there any spells that you would like to try to cast to save yourselves and your sled?
Give me a second.
I will say this for the sake of matters because Neo brought this up and then I hadn't realized that. I thought it made it sound like a caravan. You have a sled and 2 dogs that you guys are protecting. Not a whole ass entourage of people. You have 1 NPC and 2 dogs.
Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna find my sheets.
That's fine. Take your time, take your time, take all the time you need.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So,
You managed to. You're trying to save the sled. I had you trying to save the sled because Rohale and the dogs also are not doing well, as most of your party, except for you, you're the only one that has managed to save on the save. Go from trying to go on the snowdrifty, slippery area towards one of the careening ice spikes in the ground that are essentially pitfall traps due to the crevices.
Man, you'd think this guy would have known a safer route.
you would
There's
think
not
so.
much.
but you did not.
The only other way around is really up over top. And even that looks like it's probably not the safest route. This looks like the most direct route. And a somewhat safe if you have the right people to do it. However, your saves were shit. So,
Well,
normally, as he had told you previously, when you guys started out, this used to be safe. This used to be an area that he had crossed multiple times, and he used to take this path, most of this path, all the time. He used to kind of outskirt around Thal Reyne because of the giant.
I unfortunately have nothing to help with that.
Dash, do you have any spells that might help?
so I have a spell to save my ass, but for everyone else,
Well, what can you do?
it'd be such a waste of a spell slot. But
If you want to,
because right
you
now,
can.
so just making sure we're falling down a hill, right?
Yes.
We're doing that scene in that one movie where you just slide down the ice face, and we need to figure out some way of either stopping ourselves, cushioning our fall, or jumping off the edge and landing on our birds and flying off.
In that case, the only spell I have here that wouldn't be big enough for me to like save everybody else. Just only myself.
Essentially, this is you guys. Because you're heading towards a bunch of ice spikes.
Ice spikes. Alright, so in that case, in a fit of unknown what to do, Gosmo is going to cast Summon Dragonic Spirit near the end, hoping that either the Dragonic Spirit can stop their maddening descent, or if it falls into the spike, it will at least give them a cushion so they won't fall into the spike themselves.
Chocolate Dragon Spirit!
You're going to put a marshmallow on the end of the spear.
Pretty much. Because I have nothing else that will even come close to trying to help out. And the Dragonic Spirit is a large creature.
So that means two of you.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that it can at least, if not stop us from falling, can at least take the brunt of those spikes so we won't get impaled at the worst case scenario.
Okay.
Rose?
Yes, son.
I would like to point a thingy out to you in 1 second, though. I need to figure out what the roll is.
Okay.
But it does have a flying speed, just so you know.
Also, the birds are careening as well because they can't grip anything because it's
Dash
ice.
has got two of us. I'm going to do this.
Conjure cover. Okay.
It makes a section of terrain that you can hide behind, thus stop you if it's in front of you and between you and
Oh, okay,
the
so like a barrier. So it goes into the barrier. Okay. How hurt.
I will say Dunsmore isn't too worried about his own self, more so just everything else around him.
The wall is 18 inches thick, 3 5-foot long, 3-foot high segments. So it's 15 feet long. So that could land on, have 3 people land on it.
Alright, so you get your Draconic
We
Spirit.
might
that
lose the
comes-
sled.
So, you get the Draconic Spirit out as it starts moving towards it and gripping on either side as best you can. As behind it, the cover comes so that it stops and Arson hits the cover. You, Cosmo, hit the dragon and then the cover, and Rohale hits you and the cover. As the sled starts going past, and the birds kind of able to grab it with their claws, as the dragon grabs them with its claws.
That poor dog is
And-
attached to that sled.
Dude, you see the dog as the
Two of
two
them, I think.
dogs, yeah, go careening closer to the spike, and it's basically the spike is in the ground, and the dog is about maybe 3 feet above it, doing that. Like, save my life!
I can't do anything.
I will say when Arson hits the thing, he goes, ow.
Very appropriate.
And I was like, oh, ow! I think I broke a bone, but I'll be okay. Thank you. That's he's kind of like looking up at where they went from careening down to us. It's like, that was never icy like that before. Never been that bad. There's been a little ice, but never like that. How are we supposed to get back up
Well, this is-
there?
Well, at least 2 people can ride my spirit to get up there. He looks towards like the sled and the animals. However, don't know too much about the sled and animals though. So
Well, our birds can fly. The sled, they cannot. I don't think they could fly with it because that's pretty heavy. But sure, it's pullable by a dog, but it's sliding along the snow, right?
actually, how much
Might not-
how much can my Dragonic spirit hold in terms of weight? It has a 19 in strength, so it can put it
Now.
It can grab. Yeah, it can definitely grab that sled and pull it up.
So if you guys work together, ideally, between the 3 birds, because the other 2 are not here, the 3 birds,
Mm-hmm.
and the Draconic Spirit, you guys could probably pull the sled and the dogs back up. It would take a little time, but you could probably do it.
And then Gosmo can just fly himself back upwards.
I guess fly, motherfuckers!
Nah, wow shape, girl, wow shape.
That too. Depending on what wild shape, you might also be able to carry one of your
I don't have
traits.
it. But I'm sorry, looking at that, I don't have that type of wild shape. Because the only thing I have that can fly is a large giant eagle. I mean, sure, I possibly could,
Dash,
but
I might want to point out to you that you can wild shape into anything that you have seen, including a rock.
Any beast.
I must also remind you that wild shape
CR
actually has a
levels.
limited amount
Oh, that's fair.
that you can hold. That's what CR amounts.
What CR is a rock? That's a better question.
It's not within my level. I can tell you that much.
What is your level ability?
I can get anything up to CR level 1, I think it is.
Okay, and these are smaller forms of rocks, so...
Yeah, I've already went through my whole entire WoW shape list because I can only hold up to, let's see, I think it was 8 WoW shapes at a time.
Okay. So these rocks that you have are, I'm going to say a CR4. They're not the full rock level of CR11. But these are
Yeah.
definitely outside of your range at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I said. I've already looked through it, girl. Trust me, I've already looked through it.
Alright, so, pulling together, I will need to make a couple saves for the birds. Not saves, checks. Okay.
I don't know, that sounds like it's for the birds.
3. Okay. And you need to do one for the dragon for a strength check for pulling.
Strength check, sure thing. Let me get up the sheet for the dragon. One
Thank
second.
you.
It's a +4 modifier, I think, with a 19 strength.
Let's see. I just want to see what the actual saves. Let's see. Senses, language, challenge bonus, damage distance. Alright, so proficiency bonus equal to my bonus. That's what I need to see. So +4.
Oh, ow, 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 ow. My knees do not love me.
Alright, so you said a strength save I need to do for it?
Not save, check.
Check? Okay. So that just be a R.
Aye.
Because I don't think a check and save you wait, the checks use the proficiency bonus or no?
Yeah?
I don't think it does. Oh, it does? If so, then that right there would be a 12, which is still not good enough.
So, all in all, it is a struggle. But you guys are able to get back up into the snowy drift areas. And getting back up there with your passives, you are now able to kind of see where you stepped and went wrong. As well as all the claw marks on the ice.
Oh boy.
And specifically Gossamer. I need you to give me a wisdom save.
A wisdom save?
Yes, or you can willingly fail this one.
Nah, hell no. Why not wouldn't fail this one?
Alright, so you feel... don't really get a verbal component, or like a shape or anything, but you get the sense that something was trying to apologize. Or someone. But they can't physically be here. And you get the color, or I should say colors, of a cosmic galaxy. That you feel
Cosmo,
mind.
Cosmo just gonna chalk that down to the aurora and not anything else. Totally.
It doesn't look like the aurora. It's not the same colors as the aurora.
I don't think you understand. Gosmo is just gonna chalk it down. Like he knows that it's not
the aurora.
Exactly. It's the aurora.
It's the aurora. Fuck you all.
But yeah, no, I mean apologies is one thing, but it doesn't really help in the situation at the moment. But outside of that, does he notice or recognize anything else?
Well, you know that was a deity that was trying to reach out. Not the same deity that you pissed off at all.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this is a deity. Arcana or religion check, whichever one is higher, or whichever one you want.
Strictly speaking, it's Arcana's higher. Don't know why, but it is.
Uh-huh.
Actually, why the fuck is it higher?
Because you have an intelligence?
I have 0 for my intelligence. Yeah, it gives me a +4.
What?
What the I know.
You see my point? I'm like, wait, why the fuck is that higher?
Your guess is
Well,
as good as ours.
Alright, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one here confused.
Do you at least have it as proficient?
No, I don't.
Okay, so
Something's not right there.
you know it's a deity, and you know it's a dragon, but you know it's not Avatar. That's all you know.
That sounds about right. See, I have a +4 in it. But yet my religion is still 0. What the fuck? I'm just gonna sit here and be confused about that, but yeah. No
Do you have an
proficiency
item
into
that
it.
gives you Arcana modifier, maybe?
No.
Hmm.
Who
Weird.
knows? Who knows?
Absolutely weird, but
And it's not because I tampered with your sheet for the record, because I don't.
I've already looked. I've already looked at the tempering of it. There's no tempering with it. It's just a
Because I
+4.
don't usually tamper.
Because all my other intels are 0, except for Arcana.
And you
So
got it.
something somehow is modifying your Arcana with a +4 for some reason.
It's something on the sheet. But anyways, so no, you don't realize what it is.
That's funny.
It is.
Almost as funny as you finding out that you had true sight.
I know, right? And I'm not surprised, because Gosmo's not really trying to put any effort to figure out exactly who or what is trying to do that apology, so not surprised whatsoever.
Valid.
This is Cosmo, right?
This is Gossamer. So you guys managed to make it back up. Like I said, Roheo looks very confused. Because this wasn't like this before. He doesn't ever recall
found it,
being like
Dash.
this.
Oh, you did?
Your primal order, Magician. You also gain +4 modifier to Intelligence, Arcana, or Nature checks.
Oh. Interesting.
It's your
Okay, then.
It's your Magician thing for your primal order.
Alright, good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does Gossamer...
My brain was just like, I need to know! Alright, so what's going on, Rose? Remind me.
You guys just got up out of the crevice with the ice.
Did anyone get contacted other than Dash? I'm assuming that's a no, right?
High or low?
Low.
That doesn't help me, Dice!
50 is considered low.
Then yes, it's
1
low.
is considered high.
It's low, barely, just on the tips of it. So, Cole also can give me that wisdom save.
I didn't want to. I just wanted to verify that it was done.
What happens? All right. So you, much like Cosmo, get the feeling of the cosmic colors and stuff, but you see a blue dragon in your mind, and you hear in a very regal, very disciplined, and godly voice of, "My apologies. It seems to be getting worse. My strength wanes further."
And why you try to contact us? Colloquialized that, of course.
Yeah. I did not mean anyone traveling on the path of my pause. Path of my... We're gonna say pause for lack of a better term for Rosie doesn't know what the call
The
dragon
path of my exile?
Yeah, thank you. The path of my exile to be caused harm. The more I lose sight of who I once was, it seems to be growing and getting more dangerous.
You're telling me this is Zass?
Yes! She's apologizing for the fact that she almost accidentally killed you because of the ice along the pathway she fought.
Isn't she chaos crazy?
That's what I'm thinking.
Sometimes
Oh yeah,
the color
she's bipolar.
decides what it is. Right now you're seeing the blue cosmic colors. Purple is crazy, corrupted, disturbed Zas.
AKA bipolar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she's bipolar.
At the moment, she is right in her mind, so you can feel that she's fighting to stay
Of course.
in this state. And in
Always
fact,
something on the edge of your mind.
Almost like a whiplash, and you hear a... How do I describe this? You hear more of like a low, rumbling, crazed laughter before the voice goes back to it was before, and you hear the "I must go," and then that sensation stops.
Okay, who let the Malkavian Elder in?
Sorry.
The team did. That's who. Can I get
any Malkavians free?
Gossimo and Arson specifically to give me a perception check while he's feeling this?
Alright.
He's a little too busy conversating with a dragon. Alright, Gossimo. Wow, Arson. The dice gods do not favor you today.
You do have that one heroic inspiration if you want to use it, but you don't have to use it.
You don't have to.
Oh wait, I do, and I also have, that I keep forgetting I have it.
You have luck, or lucky.
I'm lucky. I'm just not using it.
Tides of Chaos.
Yeah.
So you will get a Wild Magic Surge on your next one.
Next spell she casts, or he casts.
Alright, so I forgot that I keep forgetting to, that I have this, so I want to give myself fucking advantage on that. That's good.
Go right
you're
ahead.
gonna re-roll it? Nice.
Alright, so you both notice, Gossimo more so, but you both notice that for a moment, Cole is outlined in a beautiful blue, like a rich royal blue, that has... They look kind of like black holes, but they're cosmic colors. So not actual black holes, but like small galaxies kind of interspersed throughout the aura. And for a minute it flickers a violent violet.
Yeah.
And he seems to have the sickening Joker-like grin on his face for all of a couple of seconds before it goes back to that blue color, and then it just snaps and it's gone.
So
And you both can hear like a rubber band snapping noise before it disappears.
I feel like
Arson thinks he's tripping, man.
I feel like there's a level of concern that we should impose on this.
You think you're tripping? Apparently I just talked to a dragon. I need another drink. Goes to grab his flask, just puts it away and grabs a different bottle.
So
takes a sip of that and puts that away.
As you're doing that, Gospel looks over to you and go, "Oh, so you speak Draconic?"
Do I?
Well, you just gotta say some conversation. You just gotta say conversation.
It was speaking to me in some language. Actually, I do know Draconic.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Well.
So the answer to that question is yes.
I'm a well-versed scholar. I know Common Sign Language, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Impressive.
Thieves' Cant what? Exactly.
Well,
So, Arson, do you say anything to Cole?
Cole goes, I don't know what the hell you experienced, dude, but that was trippy.
Arson says.
I caught that.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sure the archivist understood that was Arson saying, not Cole saying. I'm verifying that for the bot, not for Dasha. Because we understand. AI is different. AI does not understand sometimes.
You guys look like you've seen a ghost. Something happened?
He goes, yeah, you were very trippy colored.
Well, good to know.
You're not gonna just turn around and start stabbing a bunch of things or creatures, are you?
No, I'm not that really interested in that sort of thing. I'm more of a guns person myself, but don't worry. I don't like killing things unless they know I'm trying to kill them.
Cole, you, for a split second, you hear a very soft, almost like a back of your mind, you could swear it's your thought. Do it. But you don't know where it came from.
I know exactly where it came from. What are you talking about?
Because your
My
character
patron
knows?
does this to me all the time.
Oh, that's right. Yes. That's worse.
Oh
Your
shit.
patron is worse. He's whispering in your mind, and it seems to be empowered more than it normally is.
Unless it's making me do a saving throw to withstand it, I'm resisting. So there. Neener.
Fuck it, yeah, I'll make you do another wisdom save. Fuck it.
See, if you're trying to make me do something, no, I'm going to resist.
Is it bad? It makes me think of Simus.
Simus?
Yes. You don't know, Rose. You don't know, but
I do not know.
anybody who knows. Yeah. Simus, my name.
So, Han, describe as it tries and the struggle that you have, because that is on the cusp of succeeding. What your patron is doing. Because you could probably do it better than I could.
Give me an idea of where I'm going with this.
It wants to shoot Arson. And Gosmo, but specifically Arson.
Arson always pissing off people.
All right, so Arson.
Wow.
What you see is Cole looking at you, and then looking at, Gosimo, and then looking at you. And you see him playing with his gun in his holster, the pistol, not the rifle on his back. Just like spinning the revolver barrel with his thumb, sort of thing, and he just looks at you, and then he looks at Gosimo, and then he looks away. And this is all you see of this. It goes on for a few minutes, and when he looks at you at one point, you just get this thought in your head like he's about to shoot you, and then he doesn't. And his hand slips off the gun, and is that adequate, Rose?
That'll work, yeah.
Arson goes, Cole, you good?
He kind of winces for a second, like, yeah?
He goes, you looked like you wanted to shoot me.
Probably wouldn't be the first time someone had done that, but
He goes, I know I screwed up with my wild magic, but I don't think I screwed up to warrant someone wanting to shoot me.
no, I'd never shoot you. Don't worry about it.
He continues to hear, I'm not making you do another save, but Cole continues to hear, but wouldn't it be fun to shoot him? He's always the problem. He is the reason why you can't get shots off right, and he gets in the way.
Well, that would mean I shoot him regularly. That's not fun. That's not what I'm going for.
Your patron wants you to do crazy shit.
Yes, but I'm not going to, because I may have a crazy person in my head, but that doesn't mean that he's going to make me shoot my friends.
I didn't say he would. You succeeded. But that doesn't mean
I know.
you'll continue to hear it.
I know. He's egging me on.
He is.
So Cole is attached to the milkweed web, essentially.
Sort of. It's unique.
Don't worry. If Cole survives for a super long time, length of time, you will eventually figure out what or who his patron is.
Okay. Is it Malcolm?
No.
I mean,
I can't necessarily say no to that, but
Cosmo, you do notice that Cole was also fiddling with his gun, like he was about to shoot Arson. And you're hearing the conversation.
Gosmo won't say anything towards it, but in his mindset, he's like, I've seen something like that before. As he's just trying to refresh his mind towards scenarios like this.
I'd say a history check would be
Immediately a
wonderful.
history check.
You being an intelligence build, that shouldn't be too hard.
Get that
Apparently.
history check!
I mean, this one's going to be at 0, so I
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no high hopes there. Actually, no, sweet. I'm going to luck point that.
Okay.
Because I have my lucky. Just see if I can get that a little bit higher. 15's better.
So, yes, you do recall it. I don't know what you're recalling as a DM, but describe it.
So, Gosmo is thinking back. And he's like, I've seen actions like that before. And he's actually verbally saying this, by the way. Group of allies of mine, after giving a request by a certain deity. As he looks towards Cole, very familiar. But that's all he says towards that.
I can safely say I wasn't given a request just yet. Out of character that I recall.
Not
I don't remember you
yet.
giving me a request.
Not yet, but you can tell that it's getting
Oh, it's up. Not yet.
edgy.
I know.
You haven't
It's
shot
up.
something in a
The
while,
emphasis
so
on
it's
the
getting edgy.
yet.
Yeah. It wants you to shoot something. It's getting to that point where you haven't shot something for a while, so it really is getting louder. A lot louder.
We've been on an ice plane for like a month. For a month in real time.
In real time. I
should
think so. But that doesn't make it any closer.
I'm not a serial killer.
Are you
I
sure?
I don't
I'm
like
joking.
Fruit Loops.
So going forward, can I get another dexterity save? This is the last one.
I think she's trying to kill us again.
She is. 16.
7.
God damn it, Arson.
11.
Okay, so you see them slipping and sliding. The birds are holding them up, barely. The birds are struggling. Love you too! The birds are struggling, as is Rohale. But with you leading the party currently, between you and Godsmoke, but currently with the higher roll, you managed to keep them safe. But with a 12 and an 11, it is a very close call.
We was in danger. We are still in danger.
You are still in danger. And you guys managed to make it to Hollow Crossing. And I
Dun,
don't
dun,
think I have
dun.
a write-up for that, so give me 1 second to see if I do.
Do we need a map for it?
No, but I don't have a write-up for it. So, I get to
What is-
discover at the top of my head. Go, man, let's go! So,
You can do it, I believe.
what you see is across from this crossing area is another expanse of sheer, well, not sheer, but snowy ice. Much like when you first got onto this continent, where you currently are, there was that ice patch over by Frostbite. You see a patch here. Though, unlike the other one, there is a bit of a steady path that most people seem to travel, going from Rime Fall Station to Hollow Crossing. Excuse me. For the couple that do go over into this general area. There seems to be, I want to say, 10 or so tents. It is not a common area, but there are a few people here. It's not the normal humanoids that you see here. You notice that this area has a bunch of centaurs, like thick woolly centaurs, some furbolgs. You see a bugbear, and
Is it Smokey?
no,
It better be. Aw.
Smokey the Bugbear. Remember, only
not-
you can prevent forest elves.
no, no. And surprisingly, you see a very pale-skinned elf. Not pale-skinned like a high elf. Pale-skinned like they belong in this environment. Their skin is almost as white as the snow itself.
Are they snow people?
Yes. Their hair is a beautiful, like, crystalline blue color. Not actual crystal, but it looks like it should be crystal. And their eyes, however, are a flaming red. Like an inner heat that they might have to keep them warm in this environment.
That's actually an interesting concept of it. Not even
Nice.
This is Hollow Crossing. Like I said, it's a couple of tents and kind of like a snow path bridge to go over to Rhinefall Station. Clearly, after trying to follow and stuff, you will need another rest.
Oh yeah.
It's been at least, I want to say it's been the better part. Yeah, it's been a better part of a day. So it's turning into nighttime, and the aurora is vibrant over here. Like, it lights up the whole sky. Like, it should be almost pitch black because there's nothing in the area. If you've been in the wilderness at night, you know it's like dark as fuck. Like, you can't see shit outside of the stars. Like, it is dark. But it,
Actually,
because
you can see quite well at night unless it's a cloudy night. If it's a cloudy night, then you're fucked.
snow area, somewhat cloudy.
You'd be surprised at how bright that is.
But the moon seems to be in, I want to say, waxing. It's essentially like a crescent moon, so it doesn't have the full moonlight, but the aurora all around you lights it up, and it feels like you're walking through it, as if it's on the ground and it's everywhere around you. When you talk, it moves. If you clap, if you make any noise, the vibrations move the aurora around you.
They're responding to us.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I guess if we're gonna need a rest, we should probably talk to the snow people and see if they have a inn for us.
It you can tell by the look that this is not a place that has buildings. It's tents.
That doesn't mean they don't have ends. In the last place we stayed at had a tent you walked into and was magical.
I mean, that is fair. That's valid.
Exactly. So
is there a tavern?
Gosmo's gonna look and go like, let's talk to the locals.
Go around, see if we can find a place stables for our animals that can get them fed and tended to in case there's anything wrong with them. We find ourselves a place to water down and spend the night, so we have a good rest, so that the next day we can move on safely. Because I don't think it would be safe to travel at night, because if it's dark, it's dark.
Exactly.
And Rosie has said it's dark, so I ain't going across a suspension bridge of any sort in the dark.
Ice bridge, not suspension.
That's even worse.
Might as well be a suspension bridge.
Yeah, that's even worse.
All right,
A suspension bridge at least isn't slippery.
Who or what do you seek out specifically?
Anyone.
Innkeeper.
Okay, so like I said, there's an ice elf, there's a bugbear, there's a centaur, and a couple other random people.
Ice elf.
This is
Ice
Rosie's world. Go to the ice elf first.
Yeah.
Thanks!
I'm sorry. You have a track record, so ice elf.
No, I'm not upset, but Alright, so she, getting closer to her, you notice that it is very much a girl. She notices you coming up, and her voice is soft like a winter's wind. It sounds very weird to say that, but
soft like a winter's wind.
there is the difference between like a raging, icy blizzard wind, or that slight wind that blows the snow across the ground in the middle of winter. Hers is like that wind that will softly blow little pieces of snow across the ground. And she says, "How may I help you?"
Osmo looks and go like, we are very much wary of our travels. You guys wouldn't happen to have a inn or a place that we can rest at, would you?
We have tents. You are welcome to use them. But we do not have large places here. The aurora saps much of our magic.
Would that mean that the tents themselves are non-magic?
That is correct. Unfortunately.
Okay. Gosmo looks towards his companions, then looks back towards the elf, and then just asks a very simple question of, why stay in a place where your magic is sapped?
Person goes, are the tents fireproof?
Just gives you a look like, what? It look like, the fuck?
Arson goes fire genasi.
She like looks you up and down, not like the, oh hello honey, that look of, the fuck are you doing up here of your fire spirit?
He goes,
Oh, racism. Oh my god.
I would love that. I would love that.
It's not so much, it's a little bit racist, but more like, we're in a tundra, you are fire. You will be stuffed out, why are you here? Like, she's not so much rude, more so in shock, like, why? And Gosmo, being as close as he is to her, can actually hear her, because her voice lowers, it's still soft, kind of doing the, why? In confusion. As she's looking at Arson.
Gosmo tries to regain her attention, goes like, you know what? I asked my question later, but are the tents, how many you have for us, if they're not magical? As he like tries to take the attention away.
she'll look back at you. She'll look at like side-eyeing Arson like, ugh. Children. Kind of a look like, why? Shocking confusion. For a good long minute before she's like, well, we could spare 2 tents. 4 of our own have gone north a bit to see why the miasma has come over here.
2 tents can spare. Smaller so the rest of his group.
You have to double up in tents.
Either double up in tents and we come back, we either finish what we're doing and come back later, or we go and help them now and finish what we're doing later.
Gosmo's looking like...
See, Rose keeps pushing us towards the north.
Yeah.
Trying to distract us from our mission. But she's at the end of this mission.
The North remembers. Sorry, I have to.
North is cold. The North remembers is cold.
Let's go ahead and take a rest, and then we'll continue onwards. But you say they went missing?
They haven't reported in... So just kind of pause and like tilt her head.
So she means missing.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like she's confused as to what the date might be. As Jorge kind of just pipes up and goes and tells her what the date, and she's like, has it been that long? Days blur together in the tundra. At least for my people.
That is concerning. Vastly concerning.
Why is it concerning?
Gosmo thinks for a little bit, judging how this elf has been speaking to him, and he just kind of speaks a little bit more low, but still loud enough for her to hear. Because usually, if a group goes missing for an extended period of time, they do not come back.
She kind of tilts her head the other way and goes, oh, you meant them not being here is concerning. I understand.
Yeah.
Man, she must make some really good brownies.
I'm thinking so. Very much good brownies. Okay, well. You all don't
She's not high! She's not high!
BS! 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 I'm calling BS on that one, yeah.
She's not high!
I'm not believing it. Not believing it for a second.
Actually, if you want, you can give an insight check.
Oh man, for her to be that dismissive of it in a sense.
Not out of it. She's tripping balls.
The group, if that's what you want to make it, they can also make that check. Because you're all hearing her talk. Wow, Cole. Nope.
I tell you right now, it's the snowberries. You should never eat those damn snowberries.
Okay, so Cosimo at the 21 and nobody else getting higher than 10. You notice that she's completely cognizant for the most part. But when the aurora shimmers through the louder talking from you guys, because like I said, her voice is very soft, so she doesn't really ripple the aurora as much. It's a soft, slight waver, whereas yours actually makes like sound waves kind of a thing. Every time those sound waves seem to move the aurora, she seems to kind of be out of it. As if the aurora that's affecting the area and the snow and everything is affecting her specifically.
Out of character. Kill her. She's a traitor.
No!
I was thinking that. However, that's not that game. Gosimo
It's not like
reaches
she's
out a
doing
hand
it
for a
on
handshake.
purpose. It's not her doing it, it's affecting her. There's a difference.
No, I get that. So Gosimo's going to reach out a hand for a handshake as he goes, well, we will take our rest, but if you all need help, we are nearby. He says it with very hesitant words.
She'll say, it's a pleasure, and I'm glad that you are nearby. The aurora affects many people, but... And then she just kind of trails off.
Of course she does.
And he goes, my apologies. I didn't introduce myself. I am Aerith Rhymestar. And you are?
Out of character. Cloud Strife.
No! Not Aerith as an A-E-R. It's E-I-R-Y-T-H. Different person. She's not wearing pink eyes, so fuck off.
It took you that long to notice where I was going with it. I'm glad. It's worth it. That was awesome. I love you.
It should have taken me sooner because one of my emails has Aerith in it with that specific spelling because I like that spelling of Aerith's name.
It's a cool name.
It really is.
That is. But Gosimo just... He smiles. The name is Gosimo. He looks towards his friends. That there is Cole, and the other one who you're confused about is Arson. Despite his name, I don't think he'll set any of your tents on fire. You won't do that, right, Arson?
I would hope he doesn't. These are the only tents we currently have, as we cannot afford more. And Snowy Valley does not look kindly on our bugbear, nor myself. They see us as threats. Simply because of who we are, or what we are.
Rats, you say?
The people of the ice are not known for being kind and welcoming normally.
So
And
you might say they're cold?
Yes, many of my people are cold.
I see.
Bugbears are not welcome in, well, most places, as they are often...
As they're most often known for their tendency of stalking people for the fear they give off and then eating their corpses after tormenting them for days on end. Yeah, I'm familiar with bugbears.
Yes.
I assume yours is house-trained.
As you say that, the bugbear will kind of go, he said, what did he say? She'll be like, calm, friend, calm. And you'll see blue magic leave her hand and kind of go spiral from the top of his head down, and he just kind of seems to relax. And she sighs, it takes a lot to make sure that he doesn't anger other people. He's still learning how to manage.
Then I'll be sure not to provoke him again.
Appreciated. But yes,
So,
welcome to use some of our tents. So
out of character, I'm guessing that Arson doesn't want to share a tent with Cole right now because of reasons.
He's a little nervous around Cole right now.
Gosmo would definitely share a tip with Cole. However, I just did an Arcana check. When she just used that blue magic, Gosmo watched her, and he's wondering, will that have an effect on his Ember Heart staff? Specifically because of the cursed flames that he has on it. Like, I know she didn't use the spell on it, so obviously, there's nothing that's do anything, but given that, according to her, the Aurora weakens the magic, and he knows that his flames consumes fire magic. If he was to use that, would that have an effect?
And that's just a does he think it would right now?
Yeah.
You don't have to give him a definitive yes.
You do feel like it would have an effect on your staff. Your staff does not seem to appreciate the blue magic at all. It almost pulls away from it. Much like the flower did not like the water, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Which
I will say the flowers are entwined on his staff since he took pieces of it and entwined into his staff, so...
Oh yeah, it's probably completely...
Yeah, the vines and fire is...
It's twitching like, no, get it away, yeah.
Well, the other reason I brought that up is because, we've been walking through snow this whole time, and he had fell into the snow, so...
Your staff is probably like, holy shit, it's cold, guys!
Your staff is very much not happy, but this magic... Specifically, this magic seems to trigger it into a almost volatile sense.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Can I get a Constitution check to see? And I'm asking with a question mark to see if it accidentally fires at the ice elf due to her magic.
Let's see, given that Gosmo magic is based on wisdom, that'd be more of a wisdom check.
Wisdom check, give me wisdom.
Yeah.
To see if you can control your staff, and to see if it lashes out at her.
No, he cannot.
So, Arson and Cole, you see that this magic envelops Cosmo for a moment, and it is a raging red that transforms into a purple thing, kind of like a firestorm around him for a minute, and shoots out a good dodgeball size blast at the ice elf as she's casting to the bugbear, and I need to see if she can dodge it. And as she's casting it, she sees it come towards her, and she spins and shoots up her hand for the fire to go into the sky as the blue magic coats her arm where it would have hit her, and it slides off her hand like it's ice almost, and goes into the sky. And then goes, boom! And she seems like she's super dazed. Like, she just looks like she's disassociated the minute you hear the kaboom. And just, with her hand out, just kind of lost.
Wait a minute, that was a loud kaboom, so that means that Aurora pretty much...
Oh yeah, it like ripples and moves and everything, and she looks like she's just gone. Completely gone.
Gus,
oh shit!
Bag of holding. Do I have a bag of holding? I don't think I have a bag of holding. I believe I have a bag of holding.
I believe I might have a bag of holding if you need the bag of holding something.
I need to put the staff in the bag of holding. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm double checking. Yes, I have a bag of holding.
Gosimo's going to like immediately take off his staff and be like, Cole, I need this in that bag now.
Opens up the bag of holding, lets you put it in there.
As he just shoves it into the bag and then looks back towards the elf. I am so sorry for that. That weapon has an intelligence of its own.
Just kind of blinks, like, the disassociated blink, and goes, I'm sorry, who are you?
It likes to prematurely evocate.
We are the travelers who have asked if we could borrow 2 tents for the night. You said yes. Then some magic stuff happened, and you got a little bit fuzzy-minded.
Yeah,
We're going to go to our tents now. You have a good evening. We will talk to you in the morning and explain more stuff. Hopefully, you'll be clear-headed.
Yeah. But as she says, like, who are you? Gosmo's like, we're just borrowing tents. As he looks towards his companions, we should.
Yeah, tents.
And she's like, oh, yes, we had 2 tents available. And she'll just kind of like sweep over towards them and go, feel free to use them. As Cole explains, and she just kind of looks at him and goes, I've spoken to you already? She seems very confused.
Don't worry about it.
And then you guys go to your tents, and we'll call that break.
Yes.
no. Hey everybody, we are
Uno,
back.
dos, tres, cuatro.
And they just got to their tent after seeing the ice elf go really fucking weird, and as they stated, out to lunch, to put it in a non terms of service term. And so
Well, she was acting very odd. She was acting ill of mind.
Yes, and so now they get to discuss stuff because now they're alone in their tent.
We had 2 tents.
You had 2 tents, yes. I'm guessing you guys kind of convened in one for the moment to kind of
Yeah, we're talking things over before actually going to sleep. And it's like, all right, so what do you guys think is up with this place? They seem affected by this aurora in odd ways, and we don't seem to be affected by it in the ways they are.
I think this aurora might be residue of the dragon's magic.
Don't you hate it when gods don't clean up after themselves?
I would agree with you there.
Not even giving the planet so much as a towel after getting all over her face? That was to see if Rose was looking.
I gave you a look! I'm listening, continue!
I'm not sure where else to go.
So do you think it'll start affecting us?
It could.
I think it's one of those things that takes time and progress slowly the longer we stay.
From that contact that I had, I'd almost say, though, we are kind of going to need to go there. I just get this feeling, kind of like something pulling at your bones.
You might need to get that checked out, but yeah.
Maybe it's just the rheumatoid arthritis,
Possibly.
My goat acting up. Rose is giggling in the background.
I'm laughing at the gout comment.
I do have one very wild but possibility ideal of what this aurora could be.
What's that?
Well, as far as we know, is draining their magic, or at least weakening their magic. What if it's a mass spell used to acquire a large amount of magic over time? A being that's just slowly gathering it.
And then that sounds like something we would have to look into.
Exactly. I want to say it's just
before or after we get this guy to where he's going.
Probably afterwards. I don't think we have enough capacity to try to save another falling sled.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. What do you say, Lyra?
Arson.
Arson was,
Sorry.
No worries.
I saw your name. I saw your name, and my brain said wrong name.
Arson goes, well, we should wait for our companions to come back if we're attacked like something big.
Oh, of course. We're not going to do anything now. We have to wait 2 hours before we could call it a night. And we can't leave the leave the tents for the night because we're missing two NPCs players. What are we gonna do for this next bit, Rose?
I'll figure it out as we go.
Oh.
But yeah, I suppose once we get the guy to where he's gotta go, we can try and pick up something in town.
Definitely. I always thought you were one of those type that like to shop. So, what are you looking for this time?
Not really shop, like find work. Like
See if there's anything local around here. It is kind of nighttime, though. Most people are sleeping. Or is it nighttime?
It's evening, night, getting into the night.
I mean, in the morning.
How far north are we? Is it nighttime as in nighttime is a week long, or nighttime as in nighttime is a little bit longer than 24 hours?
You are the northernmost continents is up here. You're as far north as you can get on my map. Well, not as far, but within.
So we're talking 30 days a night, pretty much.
About a week away from the top of the world.
That's in favorable conditions, I'm assuming. So, yeah, the days and nights, depending on the way your planet goes, could be a month long.
Yeah.
Is it daytime or nighttime? It's a very important question. You said it was daytime before, I think.
Yeah. It's nighttime at the moment.
How daytime is it?
Daytime is still... is enough that you can tell that it's day-ish, but...
Well, there's a big difference between day and night. Yeah.
My bank decided to call. And that's the only reason why I answered it. And it was like, oh, this is nothing urgent, but we just want to talk to you about a program that's come in. Is now a good time? I'm like, no. No, it is not.
I would have said what kind of program, and when they told you what kind of program, I would have then decided yes or no. But
well, I told them call back on Tuesday.
No, this is not a good time. Could you call back on Tuesday, perhaps?
That way I was not
like
in the middle, essentially in the middle
not 8 p.m.?
Yeah. Anyways, you're different because
That's a little weird with the call at 4 to 8, though.
That means that they're doing their last calls before they close for the night.
Okay.
Mm.
Not
you have me
uncommon.
listed as Rose, so I'm fairly far down the list anyway, so.
Usually they go by last name.
Yeah, one.
Mm.
Yes.
Alright. Anyways, you just discussing if it was night because of...
I am not surprised.
Because I know on our planet, once winter hits, it's like night 24/7 or day 24/7.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, whether it was day or night. So here, it might be twilight. Maybe it's twilight for 2 months. Are we in the twilight 2 months? Or are we in the winter darkness 2 months? Or are we in the spring twilight? Or are we in the summer mostly light?
You're in more of the, like, fall going.
So let's say the sky isn't bright. the sky isn't dark is just that point where you can see, but if you're at the right or at the wrong angle, you look at something and all you see is a black outline of what you're looking at, and then whatever brightness is behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in that twilight. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. Oh, it's going to be a bitch to get to where we're going.
I mean,
She's trying to kill us.
you're level 9. I have to have a little fun when trying to do some weird shit to you.
But I thought we were going to keep that out of the game.
Shame. Anyway, continuing as to why you asked this question, continuing with the topic at hand.
But yeah, right now we're just trying to figure out what we're doing, and yeah.
Well, obviously our plan right now is to spend the night here because we don't want to travel we don't want to go to where we're going on a very tired. We get this guy to where he's going. We come back on our birds because we'll have an easier time without needing to be on the ground as much.
And then we can just
That's fair.
go to Mirror City and try to do some work for them for a bit.
Work our way towards the north if we're trying to see if this dragon thing was a location. I don't know how to explain the conversation that Cole had with the dragon to you guys. That's why I haven't.
It's fine.
She said she was sorry, and shit was going wonky.
He gets the feeling that we're going to be on a major quest soon. So yeah.
And that's why Arson's like, let's go grab something easy because we're going to need the full crew for a major quest.
Yep. So let's continue on to our final destination if we can after we've rested, Rose.
Alright, so give me a long rest, and during your long rest, please give me 2 wisdom saves each.
Don't really need to do a long rest again, but okay.
For the sake of the plot.
I didn't use any abilities.
Yeah, but some of your team did.
Let's see, what was this check?
Not con.
Save.
Save,
It was a wisdom.
That includes you.
Oh, come on.
I think he's away from the keyboard directly, so he might take a second. Because I heard him talking in the background, so he was getting his hair done in a second.
I'm gonna take this time to itch my ear because, yay, wax.
You earwax.
It's not even solid wax, it's that weird drippy wax.
Yeah, that's the stuff that's supposed to slowly come out your ear and get rid of all the dirt and gunk and stuff. It's a part of our body's defenses against gunk.
But it feels gross and I can't. Wet ear syndrome is not my friend.
Sorry about that. My mom called. Let me do a wisdom save. Doing it right there.
And
2
the
wisdom
long
saves,
rest.
actually.
2 wisdom saves.
2 wisdom saves? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna go back to talking to my mom for a second.
Yep.
Hi, Mom. Anyways, Godsville's fine, as per usual, because God for sake, trying to give a wisdom save and make them actually fail it for a stupid druid. Same as you had with the tiger's stupid cleric for the longest time.
It's not a bad thing. That's how they're built.
it took me the better part of most of the campaign to get, I think it was target to fail one save, and I was trying to get it to fail it.
And why were you aiming for his strong save? You aim for his weak save.
Because it's the save that it called
Don't
for.
aim for the torso, aim for the knee.
Yeah, but it eventually got it. But no.
Character has a strong strength save, you don't do strength saves. You do dex saves, because they probably don't have those. But you don't do it in a like a direct confrontational way. You just give them more challenges. Obviously, you got to give them challenges that they can beat occasionally.
Okay.
Perfect.
Arson,
Now,
you dream of the person you let down the most. And how you should or could have saved them. With your current strength.
Please describe.
Yes, please give us a description.
well,
And it is a vivid dream, by the way.
It's the person you believe you failed most.
that is hard considering the person who he wanted to save, he couldn't save because
Mm-hmm.
he was baby and she was already dead. And he has no memory of her.
How can I save someone I never even knew?
Yeah. He has little to no, he has no memory of his mother.
So that would probably be memories along the lines of, does your character have memories with his dad about dad being a little upset that mom didn't survive but you did, or anything like that?
He knows his dad wasn't the same after his mom's death, but it literally had nothing to do with him.
Oh, that's
She was sick.
all right.
I know, it's hard to...
It's hard to fit that into this particular thing, so I would try to wrap it around the concept of your character missing the mom he never knew.
Mm-hmm.
That hope, that dream, that is what you always strive for. You want that motherly figure. Maybe not your mom, because you don't know who your mom was, technically, but a mom. You want temerity in your life.
The whole... every... Oh, bring your mom to school day. He looked at the teacher like, I don't have one. You know?
Can I bring my stuffed animal again this time?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, what you remember vividly from seeing pictures of her and stuff around your dad's house isn't so much a memory, but what you wished was a memory of her and your dad together as you were playing in the realms of fire. Happily, as she's chasing you around, essentially playing tag with you. And you guys are laughing and having fun. And it changes to like a hide and go seek. And I need you to give me a constitution save.
Oh, lordy. What do?
Alright, so as the dream continues on, you feel the urge to scream out her name, but you hold it back as in the dream it twists and you see skeletal hands reaching up from the ground of the fire, like the scorched earth, and grab her around like the hip and waist area, kind of close around her almost like a cage, and pulling her slowly down as she's screaming out to you and your father. And slowly, you know, like in the horror movies, that slow zombie decay that where it drips the skin down and like the eyes start to fall and the bones begin to show. That's what you're seeing as you snap awake. In that cold sweat of, holy fuck, what was that?
Yeah, he's like jolts awake and just panting and like, oh shit, you know.
It was a good dream!
Right.
For a moment.
And yeah, he's just like, he is not in a good place, man.
Cool. As you're dreaming, with Cosmo in your tent. Again, you're dreaming of Esmeralda. Please describe your dream with Esmeralda?
Esmeralda?
Esmeralda.
But I don't want to.
And yes, it also gets to turn dark.
I haven't really fleshed out any idea for what the hell is going on with Esmeralda.
You only get creative freedom to pick what she is, other than race, because I'm guessing human for race.
I don't care what she is. She's not a weird race. I don't care what she is. She could be an elf. She could be well, maybe not a dwarf, but probably not a halfling, because that halfling seems a little wrong. Gnome seems a little off too.
Yeah.
Probably human.
Okay. Permissive to be half elf?
Half elf's fine. I love half elves. You should know this.
I'm making sure. Alright. So you see a beautiful woman.
I am back. I'm just gonna be muted for a little bit.
That's fine.
But I am back.
So in your dream, Cole, you see a beautiful red-haired woman with stark green eyes, pale skin. She has a beautiful bosom and ass, TNA, because why not? But much to your aesthetic, she has her hair tied up as she's in kind of like I want to say waitress, but that's not the right term for back in the day. Barmaid? Server?
Oven wench? Server?
Oven wench, yeah.
Waitress? Waitress is an appropriate term.
So, as a bar waitress, and she's serving you. This is just shortly after you had been married. And she works there to, you know, keep the house up when you're doing your occasional adventure. This is one of the times when you're back home. And she slides you a wanted poster for somebody that's been around the area, but nobody has been able to find him. The man has long black hair and deep-set eyes. He almost looks gaunt, and in the picture he's reading a book. Not in the haha, but like the I'm a scholar type. And it says that he is wanted, dead, preferably, alive if you're able to not die. So dead or alive, but preferably dead. Like dead. And it's listed as a necromancer. But you can't, in the dream, you can't quite make out his name.
It's Bill! That bastard! He's at it again! Damn you, Bill!
You know it looks to be about 6 letters long, with how this could normally would be, because you're used to getting these wanted posters. You know the length of the name and how long the letters roughly would be because of how the font normally is. So it looks like it'd be about 6 letters long. And you know that the last one is a K.
Yes, I know exactly what the word is, Rose.
I know. Your character doesn't know, but you do.
No, but Gosmo definitely should know.
Yes, but this is not Cosmo's dream, so nah. But as you see this, much like in Tasha's dream, you notice
Things
that
go
as
downhill. I don't
Yes,
like zombies
as-
that much, Rose.
fair, as she's working, you hear her scream, and you see a bolt of green light shoot through her body and corrupt her and kill her with a echoing laughter in the background that says, "Find me if you can." Give me a Constitution save to see if you scream out.
Dare.
Con save to see if you scream out.
Why?
Oh, yep, you definitely scream out her name again. And wake up in a cold sweat. Pistol drawn, I'd say, as if you're trying to attack the person who was trying to kill her.
I don't think that would be a good idea. I'm not particularly keen on the idea of suddenly shooting arson in my sleep with no
Goss knows
control
the
over
tent that
it.
you're in. Goss knows the tent you're in.
Yeah, but knowing you, I'd shoot arson.
Your food's arson through the two tanks.
Shoots a different direction. Arson's like, ah!
No, it's not that you're going to shoot them. You wake up before you pull the trigger.
Yeah.
But you realize, oh shit, this was a reactive thing more than a wanting to do it to your teammate. It was due to the dream. Whereas Gosmo has a very pleasant dream. A dream from his
Fluffy
past.
butterflies and purple
It is a
puppies.
dream from your past, but it is one of your favorite dreams from your past. Please describe it.
Oh, okay. So this right here is a dream of Gosmo, along with other ASMRs and angelic figures flying from the heavens down to the material planes. And they're just kind of overlooking a specific city. It's a city that they have not been to, like the group has not been to yet, but they just kind of overlooking it and just kind of watching over it, as Gosmo was originally a guardian ASMR before taking back off during a sunrise. Not a set, but a sunrise. Just one of the best moments of his life.
And then you wake up, basically with a gun to your face.
Gosmo's eyes is wide and open, then just kind of narrows down and goes, I would highly advise not pulling that trigger, my friend.
As a note, my finger isn't on the trigger because normal gun safety rules means you do not put your finger on the trigger until you are going to pull that motherfucker.
And compared to a person who just woken up to find a gun to his face, he's not
Oh,
looking
yeah,
at the finger on the trigger.
No. Your character's like, don't pull that trigger. My character's like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Arson's in the next tent going, what did he just put in his face?
I see the next tent rocking back and forth.
Please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me, please
Oh
don't shoot me.
no, he's crying because he saw his mom get pulled down to hell.
And she looked just like him.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Do you guys say anything else to each other? For the two boys?
Not really.
Alright.
Put the gun away, apologize.
You hear from the other tent, Rohel's voice going, guys, Arsons needs help.
Part of me wants to say, just smack him, that usually works.
But no, so Gosmo just like he's not moving. He's not going to do any type of sudden moves that might cause a accidental slip, but he just continues making the eye contact.
Whatever's affecting our dreams, we've got to deal with it soon.
That requires us, to my guess, not knowledge, stopping that aurora that's up in the sky.
I think pouring a potion of diminution over a sled would turn it into a pocket size, so that we could just put that the dogs on one of the bird, or the dogs on one of the birds, the dude on one of the birds, the sled in someone's pocket, and just fly to where we're going.
That is
Fast track it.
That is, as long as the flight is not
Would that fit in a bag of holding?
interfered with.
Yes, assuming we're not interfered with.
For the stream and everybody watching, their roleplay is not why I'm making faces. I'm having a salted caramel flurry, and oh, that's salty!
Yeah, the top has salt on it. That's why it's called salted caramel. The salt is to have a different flavor. You don't taste the salt by itself.
It went all the way to the bottom.
It's sunk to the bottom, yeah.
And I did the usual scoop to get some of
No.
the stuff. And
No.
Oh, that's
Now you've learned the secret of salted caramel. Don't do that.
Very salty. My lord. Anyways.
But yeah, since our quest giver escortee is sharing Arson's tent, Arson's just doing that, you know, when you're sitting, you got your knees up and your head's kind of like on your arms while you're...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's in that kind of position, and he's just silently crying.
Rohil will tell him that he'll be right back. Goes to the other two's tent and go, Arson's crying and I don't know what to do to help him. I don't know why he's crying. He won't talk. You might need to go help him.
Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp.
That's to Gosimo and Cole.
I know. I was seeing if I could find my chirp sound effect. It was this one. Yeah. Well, I guess walk over there. I seriously just tempted to smack him across the face, but that won't help. It never helps. Walk over, put a hand on his shoulder, look towards his face if he looks towards my face at all. Try to
look up.
reassure him, calm him down a little bit.
He goes, I had a dream.
So did I. I'm guessing yours was as traumatizing as mine was.
I saw my mom get turned into an undead and then dragged to hell.
Yeah, about as traumatizing as mine. I involved my wife being killed by some necromancer.
Oof.
That's not a dream, it's a memory.
He blinks, like, I don't have any memories of my mom, so why am I experiences.
Apparently, you're getting memories by association. I don't know. Strange situation, but at least you have a face.
Shenanigans.
We need to talk to a dreams druid or something.
Right?
Yeah.
That might not be a bad idea.
Just to see what the fuck is going on. And he'll look at the guy that it's supposed to be taking to the city and goes, "Are there any dreams druids in the area?"
Usually there's some druids, I don't know about dream druids, but druids in the Bleakwood. And he kind of looks
it doesn't sound like a very friendly place for druids. Might be the wrong kind of druids.
Yeah.
to Gossel and go, I don't know what type of druids are over there, but they're definitely druids. Kind of like your friend.
Well, I mean, might be worth talking to them. Druids are usually peaceful to one another.
So again, do we want to do that before we leave, or after we drop this guy off?
After we drop this guy off.
Bleakwood's along the way to Snowy Valley. Bleakwood is the
Okay.
wooded area around the valley, actually.
So basically, get to town, set up camp, go into the woods, be like, "Hey, witches! I mean, druids!"
Yeah, pretty much.
Baba! Baba! Where are you, Baba?
And just writing notes down.
Hmm?
So I'm just
She's
writing
writing
notes
notes.
down if you're wondering why the
okay.
town is quiet.
Sure, what to do to continue?
So, as you guys
We've
look up,
exhausted all our options of not continuing without the other two party members.
yeah, you have. So, as you wake up and come out, you see that there is a bit of a small feast. Yeah, feast is generous.
There's the breakfast of champions, and this one consists of, you get a bowl of gruel, or a bowl of gruel, and a mug of warm cider.
And if you're lucky, piece of bread that might break your teeth.
That's why you have the warm cider.
Exactly.
So you can dunk the bread.
Exactly.
It smells amazing. Outside the fact that it looks not too appeasing, but it smells.
Hey, sometimes the most unappetizing things are the tastiest.
Oh god, yes. It smells of like cinnamon and nutmeg, oats.
Oatmeal gruel.
Yeah, oatmeal gruel with like hearty spices to warm the inside of your body. And the cider is hot apple, well, not hot apple, but essentially apple cider.
Well, obviously they import their fruit and veg because they ain't getting no wheat or pears in this location.
I was gonna say.
Unless there's ice pears and snow wheat. Snow wheat and the seven dwarfs?
It is hot pear cider.
Cool.
It is shipped from a very specific place that is called Zinnia. Zinnia is famous in this world for its delicious pears.
Man, these guys must pay a premium to get stuff shipped here.
Yes, they do.
It's probably like Alaska and the territories where
Some of those places where it's $30 for a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Accurate.
So this wine normally costs $300 a glass. Here, it costs $3,000 a glass. Supply and demand. We supply it, you demand it.
As the Furbog comes over, he has a grayish colored fur with darker black tips on it and a cute little pink nose with brown eyes. And he kind of grunts and goes, breakfast for all of you.
My, you're a tall one.
Yeah, he's like 8 feet tall. He's a tall boy.
Anyways, head over for breakfast.
He will say, enjoy the cider. It's a gift from Aerith.
Alright, so sit down, eat the breakfast, have a nice warm meal. Yum yum.
Yes.
Aerith kind of walks over to you guys and asks how your sleep was.
Uneventful.
Horrible.
Okay. That's for Rahel. Rahel will mention her that he's had worse sleeps in the area. Mostly warm, all in all. Looks arson. He puts out a lot of heat.
Arson's response is, well, you shouldn't have been cuddling so close.
Yes. I thought I felt wood. More wood.
Rahel just kind of looks and goes, that wasn't from me. Might have been your own.
Dude, I wasn't spooning you. You were spooning me.
Those weren't pillows!
He just kind of looks at you in the case of like, I ain't saying shit about that.
What happens in the tent stays in the tent.
So you are headed to the west, from what Rohale said yesterday.
Yeah, we're trying to get him to the conclusion of his caravan.
Be careful in Snowy Valley. I've heard reports that the vents are malfunctioning.
Dun, dun, dun! Don't have any idea what that means in character or out. I'm assuming there's large vents there that do something.
Yes, so you guys know from previously that the vents in Snowy Valley produce the heat for across the tundra.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's
okay.
what's been causing the aurora, because something's been going wrong, which is why Rohale had to go there and ask for help to go there.
We're going to fix a machine that makes the pretty lights stop.
Because the heat is not supposed to be happening in the cold area.
Exactly.
No, well, the heat is supposed to be, but it's malfunctioning. Like, normally it travels underneath the ground, and it doesn't cause...
it's having some strange side effects that the aurora is being affected, and that's what's causing us our weird dreams, which may or may not be caused by something else, which may or may not be caused by something else.
Exactly. And over in Glacier, they're mostly dependent on their own stuff. But everywhere that isn't Glacier relies on that heat cycle. And it makes the path to and from usually safer than what it has been. And like it was notably noted in Frostbite Valley when you guys stopped there that yes, they do heavily rely on that heat to keep their business going and working properly. And you've been seeing the effects over the tundra, that the further west you go, the stronger the aurora gets. The further east towards Glacier that you had been, the weaker the aurora is. Also seems like Glacier kind of has its own little protective system, whereas most of the places out here don't have that same protection. So she's warning you to be careful due to the fact that something over there has been affecting the rest of the world.
Yep.
And just out of curiosity, which I feel like I already know the answer to this, but what happens if we have to stop it completely from working? No more heat going through the icy tundras.
Well, my people will be happy because the ice will be back more prevalently and maybe my people will flourish, but most of the northern people will not be happy as it will likely freeze them out. It could create more ice creatures. It may summon devils from the hells.
Wait. Summon devils from the hills just on the off chance of turning some machine off. Where's it getting this heat from? The hills itself?
No one honestly knows. At least not out here. I know that there was an engineer in Snowy Valley by the name of insert name here that Rosie doesn't currently have.
Lol.
By the name of Chrysalis. Who
Interesting.
I wonder if they grew into something new.
who tended to the pipes and vents regularly.
Engineer for all of the pipes across this entire continent?
She'll look to Arson and go, yes, someone that looks very similar to one of your teammates.
Arson boinks. So you got a fire genasi working. The pipes.
There was, yes.
There was.
Is, given the malfunction, I'm guessing that was is more accurate, because she kept it quite regularly working. And if she's not doing her job, something has stopped her from it, or corrupted her, or some other method.
Rose, you have a really long way of saying we haven't heard from her in a while. We're not sure what's going on.
We haven't heard from her in a while. Go check it out.
Rose likes to over-explain. Not a bad thing, though.
So we don't know if she is corrupted or why the vents are doing this. But she used to control the vents, or maintain the vents.
Hmm.
And did you want us to do something about this now, or would you like us to go finish off what we're doing and come back later, like the other chore list we have picked up on this run?
Well, if you're going to Snowy Valley, I would suggest checking it out. You're going to be there anyway. But yes, the events have powers. As she looks to Gosmo, they have powers to stop ice devils from appearing in the Northlands. It used to be overran by ice devils, elementals, constructs, and many other beings that relied on it being so cold that few could travel without magical means of keeping their heat. Many people blamed my species for the cause of those others appearing. But most of us just want to live where it's cold, because we don't like heat.
Hmm.
That's why I live in a tent in the middle of the tundra.
Then tell me, what even are you? If you are a being of such cold, obviously you're not a living mortal.
Many call us elementals, though not in the traditional sense.
Ah, planes touched. I've heard of them. I heard some
Yes.
call them genasi.
Hi.
She just kind of like glares in the gaze of no. No.
Isaac goes, oh, okay.
Nothing quite so, and this is not meant as an insult to you, one of fire, but nothing quite so simple.
No worries.
She low-key insulted you.
He knows. He knows.
How dare you call me a genasi? I'm a half elemental, you plebe.
More or less. But yeah, she says we're elementals in a different way. Sentient. And we're more sentient than the average elemental. We can speak and control weather patterns to a degree. Ice magic is where my people specialize.
You're also very forthcoming with information about yourself. Good thing we're not enemies.
You haven't tried to attack me. I see no reason
Yes,
to
I
hide.
haven't tried to. I have no reason to. But
Exactly.
I haven't tried to.
So, the staff, from what the others said, did take me out a little bit yesterday. The aurora was stronger than it usually has been this last month yesterday when you all arrived. Most would see that as an ill omen.
Do you see it as an ill omen?
I see it as something that needs to be studied. ill omens are often superstitions. I prefer to deal in facts.
I don't know what else to say.
I feel
We got
that.
a loss of word here.
I don't
Sorry.
know where we're going with this. I don't know what's going on. I have nowhere to go.
I mean, like, we kind of have our objective. I guess it's just finding the vents and going from there, but. Huh?
Are we
Anyone else got
supposed to
anything?
continue talking to this person who keeps insulting us and talking to us like we're fucking children?
Not attempting to have it sound like your children. I'm sorry if that's how it comes across.
Because,
Just
like,
getting
we may be the good party, but I'm still not opposed to murdering assholes in the back.
As a player, I'm just getting more and more annoyed by the minute.
This bitch is reading Kaga.
Not intentionally. I was attempting to try and keep my voice neutral-ish. Clearly, that was not what I was doing. So after you eat and talk to Aerith, Rahel will reload her sleigh and make sure the dogs are ready. As he mentions, today's going to be probably a harder ride, given that we are crossing ice.
You'd think the man that does this regularly would know how to cross ice safely.
Normally, he has no problem with that. As it's pertained, this is not a normal situation. Which is why he's warning you that it will be a little more dangerous than the pure snow travel. Outside the one
Let's
that
go.
you just did. So, this means from deck saves, yes, you get advantage because yes, he knows what he's doing, for the most part.
Alright.
Thank God there's advantage. Hey! Not 20 out of coal.
Not bad. Oh, you said advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Brain is just making sure.
Dash?
Let's see, 2
Oh,
rolls?
was it 2 rolls? Okay, that was just.
It is 2 rolls and
one
it is
roll
with
for me.
advantage.
Yeah,
All right.
I only did 1.
Oh, coal's perfectly fine.
Wait, what the fuck?
You put a C instead of an
And
S.
an S.
Okay, let me cancel that right quick. Try that again.
Bravo, Dash. Bravo.
Golf clap, golf clap.
And that's also with advantage.
Yes. Alright, so the majority of the group is able to cross it fairly well. This is difficult terrain, so it will take you about,
Longer.
I'd say, a
It will
full
take us
day.
longer.
Yeah, it'll take you a full day to cross this because it is difficult terrain. But You do manage to cross it without too much difficulty. The Twilight Firehounds seem to be very happy to be put back to work and crossing the ice. This seems to be their happy ground. Happy puppies are happy. And Rohale seems to be able to control the sled fairly well today. All things considered.
Yay, he didn't crit fumble.
No, he did not. He got decently well. And as the day progresses, you guys do notice that, yes, there is a lot of miasmic fog further to the north of where you guys are headed, which is Rime Falls Station. As well as to the south, which is across the snow, the ice, and turning slowly into water as it goes further south. When you come up to Rime Falls Station, across the rest of the ice, you notice that this place is not the best kept, but there are people similar to Aerith that are living here. Some of the buildings are not in the best condition, as this area, Rohel will inform you that this area tends to get a lot of the colder winds coming down from the north towards the south quite often, making the living conditions at Rimefall more difficult for the average person. This is by far the most...
Maybe if they built out of something other than ice, they would have no problems.
There is some snow buildings here, which do keep the heats and stuff, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of stone here. And even though they are close to Bleakwood, the people seem to not really go near the forest. And you can in fact kind of see like
I wonder why they wouldn't go to a place called Bleakwood. It just sounds so cheerful and sunny.
So wonderful. They seem to very much dislike the forest, and the forest presumably seems to not like them.
Well, a forest would be trees. Trees can't significantly like or dislike people.
I beg
unless
to
we're
differ.
giving the trees characteristics, and that makes them a treant or an ent or something like that, and that's not the same thing.
I beg
Or it
to
makes
differ
them
on the
look
fact that trees are alive and they have emotions and feelings.
I am not talking about what you believe is real or not in real life. This is D&D. Trees are trees. They are an object. Unless you awaken them, or a treant turns them into an active tree, treant wannabe, they are an object in D&D terms. Neener. But you can believe that they have emotions in real life, and they have a sensory system just as we do, so they've got to feel some things. And it is bad to carve things into trees because that is actually, damaging the outer part, which that is where the living part of the tree is.
Yes. That's beside the point.
That's our lesson for today, people. Join us next week for Science with Rosie.
Yes. But this area, like I said, it's built out of a lot of ice, a lot of snow, not really any wood, and between Bleakwood and Rhinefall Station, there is kind of like a gate made of the same ice and spikes and stuff that separate the two, because there seems to be tensions between the two.
So from what I understand of the economics of this region, they are rich enough to be able to afford fine foods from other lands, but have absolutely no intention or interest or anything in importing building materials.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
way more vital to society than fine wine.
like the clear thing is shelter,
Their priorities.
and food. What is their priorities?
Correction! Hollow Crossing imports stuff, not Rhinefall. Separate places.
I'm
Fact is, they have currency. They're able to have good, like really good food. Yet, tents.
We went from a place that serves $300 a glass of wine to a place that looks like we're secondary characters in a Fallout game.
Exactly. We're in Freeside. We are in Freeside right now, and even Freeside had better buildings than this.
I'm sorry for being different and having different environments for different fucking cities.
But okay,
Don't have different environments.
Same. Rosie says forever.
I don't think I've ever said it to you.
But Rose,
Many
they're
times.
still made out of ice.
Like, you know what? It would have been nice if they was just living in like igloos, like a igloos, not even a city, just kind of like I don't know if you ever seen like what's like the underground building area where it's like a single building that's housed like many like families. That would be pretty unique, and just like all snow and ice to the touch, keeping the cold temperature on the inside while also giving them proper shelter and allowing them to have heat for those who need heat.
If you notice when I mentioned this, that there's not people who really use heat in this environment.
I know, that's what I said.
People who need heat.
Yeah, for the people who need heat.
You said there's this big place that is fucking up the Aurora because it gives heat to everybody that needs it across this entire continent somehow magically. So we're going to fix that. So some people obviously need heat. Otherwise, we have no need to fix the thing.
Fall. I specified it as in people in Rhinefall do not use the heat system.
This city doesn't require heat. Okay.
Wait. So are you telling me that there is not a single trader that comes to this Rhinefall that does not require heat?
They get to live in the cold. They're fine.
They do not stop over in Rhinefall for that exact reason. They'll go to
Rhinefall
completely self-sufficient.
No, not even self-sufficient. Are you telling me that they're just completely separated from everybody else? Like they're avoided by everyone else? Because if so, that sounds more like a danger than anything else, if you ask me.
We shouldn't be going here.
You know the places like a city where you pass through the city and only stop if you absolutely have to, kind of a city?
So why are we stopping here?
Because it's been a whole day!
Keep driving!
So we're stopping here just long enough to rest, and then we're moving onwards. So that we have no reason to help them.
Did I say they needed help?
Everyone needs help on this path. Every single person we've met has.
My fact, you even brought up the fact of them missing people.
That's Hollow Crossing has missing people. Different city.
Okay, so Rhinefall doesn't have anyone missing
so far.
Living in tents, separate from everybody else.
No.
This one has buildings, but they're ruins.
This one has ice buildings and snow buildings.
Didn't you say they were ruins?
No.
I thought you said they were ruined snow buildings.
Thal, okay, let me explain this.
Please do, because I am lost.
Okay, Thal Reyne, with the big paw print and it's in the middle of the paw print. That
was the ruined city, and that was the one that was driving everyone fucking crazy, and the poor lady that was doped out of her mind. And every time we talked, she was going weirder and weirder.
Shut up! Let explain. Thal Reyne has the ruins where there's the ice guardian.
Okay.
That's the ruins. Hollow Crossing has the ice elf with the tents. With the crazy lady that goes...
That's the lady that was doped out of her locus.
That depends on the Aurora, how her attitude shifts. Rhinefall is a city of ice and snow where it has no heat because it relies on the cold, where more ice elves were appearing and where they live. This is the ice elf city. They don't need the heat because, as she explained, they like it where it's cold. They thrive in the cold. This is their
Wait,
thing.
wait a minute.
Xenophobic.
Wait a minute. So then, who the fuck needs the warmth?
Bleakwood needs the warmth. Hollow Crossing. Thal Reyne initially needed the warmth before it was ruins. Halloween Reach needs it. Frostbite needs it.
That's a long range to get get that heat. That doesn't make logistical sense. Why wouldn't you get heat from Frostbite Valley in Frostbite Valley? Burn some wood. There's trees nearby.
Wait, you know what? There's so many more questions I have at this point, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
It travels through the ice and like the vents go throughout the entire northern part. It gives heat to those who need it. Rhinefall does not need heat. Rhinefall is an ice area, purely ice, and it's cold. Most of the other places across the northern lands, except for Glacier, who is reliant on its own stuff majorly, needs that heat. So the pipes and stuff are like an underground system, like a city's
The laws of thermodynamics be damned. This is magic, and it gets its ass across to where it needs to go somehow magically through the ice and cold and ice. They'll be leaching the heat off every centimeter it tried to travel, and it is very well insulated pipes. Very
well. I'm gonna say, Rose, have you ever
normally through the different pipe areas in different cities, there should, in theory, be somebody that knows how to make it work further on for their city. You haven't met anybody that can do that at the moment.
Well, that's probably because usually these heaters are in their own cities. Like each city will have their own heater.
No, I stated way back in Glacier.
No, Rose. I think you're missing what I'm saying.
Rose, the valley.
Rose, you're missing what I'm saying. I said because usually in these scenarios, each city will have their own heater. That's what I'm saying.
Pulling the heat from the far one to get to the far one is a logistical nightmare because going by normal real-world-ish point of view, heat dissipates as it goes further, and those pipes would be especially fucking cold. So before it even got to the first stop, it would be cold, everything going through, and you'd need another pipe to come back with the other liquid or heat or whatever, steam or whatever it was. Magically speaking, it's still a logistical nightmare because you're going across a lot of land. Wouldn't it be easier, magically speaking, to just light a big bonfire in the middle of each place that needed heat? It only affects the people that need heat. The blue flame so that the cold people could stick their hands up to a big, be like, oh, this is nice and cold. And the guy beside them was like, yeah, it's really warm today, isn't it?
You haven't.
And somebody watching was like, what the
logistics are, because you haven't talked to anybody where it originates from.
I'm not an engineer. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just pointing out thermodynamics.
I never once said I knew how thermodynamics work, for the record.
I know you didn't. I never claimed you did.
It's magic be damned! Video game logic, fuck you all!
Yep, video game logic. I understand that
It has been discussed that Snowy Valley gives the heat for across the tundra. It is established that Rhinefall Station is an ice elf city. They do not require the heat.
But they would still need a port for it because they are in the way of the heat line. So they would probably have a pipe system going through them because of alliances or treaties or agreements so that it doesn't have to go around them and go up by that weird circle you put in the tundra.
And that's what you guys need to find out next time, because it is time for
Next time. And we're not arguing, by the way. We're not arguing. We're just having a debate.
yes, a
A nasty
discussion.
debate.
The merit of which is debatable. So, I'll start. My favorite part was that nothing made any sense to me. Normally that wouldn't be the favorite part someone has, but I'm going with it because otherwise I'm still as confused.
I'm kind of there as well. I'm definitely a bit confused bones.
I did have fun though, so obviously it was good.
Yeah.
All right, and improvement.
My only improvement to you, Rose, is you need to read the scene and determine whether a long description is necessary, or you can cut it down to a sentence or two. I love your long descriptions sometimes, but for today, I don't know why today I was starting to get annoyed with things.
Okay.
I wasn't annoyed with you specifically, obviously. I'm going to say Dash can go next.
All right. Favorite moment, Loopy Elf.
Yay! Somebody liked it.
I like her, but she leaves me very suspicious. I think she might actually just be an avatar of the Aurora itself. And that's why when the Aurora is affected, she's affected. I think she's just an avatar of it, of Visage. But I have no evidence of that. I'm just going off a guess. That being said, improvement-wise, I love traveling. I love the idea of things happening while we're traveling. For some reason, and I know I said I was going to be distracted, but apparently I wasn't as distracted as I thought I was going to be, and I was still getting confused and lost exactly where we was going, when we was going, and when we stopped. Like, I love traveling, but at a certain point, I got lost and figured out where the hell we was.
Yeah, we made so many stops and did so many different things. It was a
it was an actual mental
I gave
nightmare.
you the map so you can see where your thing was moving.
The map was not helping. I was looking at the map like, what the fuck? Wait, where are we?
I literally moved Arson stuff
where Arson
as
is.
you were moving.
Clearly, I don't know. Again, I don't know how, but I was actually getting lost on where we was and what we was doing, and I wasn't even as distracted as I thought I would be. So again, I love the travel, but if nothing happens, let's just time skip that part of the travel. Like, we don't have to have like what do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to say? Let's just time skip it. If we have nothing to do during that time frame. Sometimes even RP is not even needed to filler. We don't need the RP to filler if we don't have anything naturally to talk about.
You had so much to talk about. So many things
No.
we would have talked about.
Naturally.
What he means is, yes, give us time to RP. When we've done some RPing, if you notice us petering off, it's like, okay, and then it takes a moment to respond, and it sounds like the next person is getting a little slower. You need to move on to the next thing to keep things flowing. Okay, this conversation is getting a little slow. We move on to, all right, and we jump to Tasha's character is getting attacked by insert some monster that randomly appeared out of nowhere because you've decided to do a combat suddenly, or you've rolled a random encounter, and this is how you've started it. If you want to roll in random encounters.
Yeah, pretty much like that.
Fair.
But that's about it.
It's the pacing. One of the skills as a DM, which I still struggle with sometimes, obviously, is the pacing part of knowing when to move the scene forward. We struggled for a lot of scenes where that's why I kept saying I don't know what to do, because I was trying to signal to you, move on, I'm confused.
Okay. Alright, and Tasha.
My favorite part is whole breaking arson. Oh, I was going to shoot you, and Arson's like, why? What did I do?
You looked at me funny. With that one eye. Oh, sorry, wrong part of your body.
Yeah, just the same as everybody pacing. And if I seem to zone out halfway there, that's because I start getting tired.
Oh, yeah. I noticed you kind of zoned out a little bit at one point. I was like, oh, Tasha might be dying on us.
Yeah, I got
you came back. You came back and you stuck with us.
Yep. Yeah, that's me.
Rose, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part was you guys are just so confused. So confused. And you're like, she did it! I saw she did it! I'm like, no, she's not. I'm just like, oh, the things that they are considering. But yes, pacing needs to be fixed a bit.
That's how somebody you always have to work with. You tweak it. Sometimes you want it to be a little bit different. Like a Ravenloft game will have different pacing than a Forgotten Realms game.
Yeah. Yeah, I had fun. I enjoyed it. And now that the session's done, I get to reveal something not on the map.
Alright, so which one of us was in danger?
No, actually. So this was my introduction to the thing. If team wishes to pass, needs to do stealth. This is the stealth check. Should majority pass, this is what happens.
She wants to break the illusion by giving us the stat block. Don't let her do it.
No.
Quick, everyone leave the call.
Roll this. Passing check means that they can do this or this. See other notes if they choose the second option.
Did you turn off the thing?
Not yet.
This is what I ran today's session on.
You're going to turn off Archivist now?
Yeah.
Because